My people, how are you? How are you guys doing? It's nice to have you here. So I saw a very interesting story on Facebook. You know, all these hide my ID kind of stories, and I found it very interesting, and I thought that we should talk about it, and just see, the mistakes from both parties. Okay, the story is actually very funny. Let me just go straight to it. My husband came home and met his friend in our house eating. I served him food when he came, because each time he comes to visit my husband, I serve them together. But this time around, he came when my husband had gone out. Okay? My husband walked in with a heavy face and just greeted us like he was forced to greet us. He went straight to the room and didn't come out. I excused myself and left his friend still eating. When I got to the room and I met my husband on the bed, I asked if he didn't see his friend and why he is here all alone. The next thing, I heard basbos on my face. Basbos means slap, something like that. Or it might not necessarily be slap, but the guy hit her face. Okay, so Daniel, what did I do? He gave me another fried slap. And he began to rain insults on me as to why I gave his friend food and sat comfortably gisting when he was away. I couldn't say a word. He pushed me and walked away. I overheard him telling his friend he was going out, that they will see tomorrow. I couldn't come out to even clear the dishes until his friend left. He came back home this morning, and when I asked where he slept, he asked me to leave his house if I can't stay with him without asking where he's coming from, starting from today. I'm not just confused but blank. I don't know if I should talk to him about his friend's visit or be mute or just leave. Please help me out. Anyway, the ending or the conclusion of this story is very, very funny. The conclusion feels like this is a planned stuff between this guy and his friend. I don't know, I'm just saying. But now let's look at the story. In summary, the husband's friend came to the house, and apparently this is a friend that normally comes, and each time he comes, she serves them food, the friend and the husband. So maybe they were close friends from the story. So this time around, the friend came and the husband came to meet the friend in the house, and by this time she had already given the friend food. So the husband was angry, went into the room. By the time she got into the room, the husband slapped her and all that. So that's just the summary of the story. So where did she make the mistake? Now, I'm not trying to support the husband in any way. I don't support violence. Anybody that's been following my page knows I have a very strong reservation against any violence of any kind. Okay, so but let's just talk about the story and where we can learn from it. Now, this is the husband's friend. First of all, that friend should have come after calling the husband, or probably called the husband, being his friend. You their house. I think that is what guys do. So I don't understand why the friend came to the house without informing his friend, being this lady's husband. That is why I feel that this is a planned work. Secondly, as the lady, your husband friends comes to the house and your husband is not around, I would feel the best way to approach it is to call your husband on phone. Thank God for technology. You can call anywhere, you can reach anybody in just a matter of seconds. So what stopped her from calling her husband, babe or honey, whatever you call your husband? My friend is around. Your friend is around. Something like that. Just let your husband know that his friend is around, not him coming back. And if this is not a planned drama between the husband and his friend, the guy coming back to see his friend in the house already settled and eating when he had no knowledge that his friend was coming sends a very wrong signal. And you remember, these people are friends. He knows the kind of friend he has. Do you understand? He knows the kind of friend he has. So that was really wrong. If your husband's friend comes visiting, the first thing any lady should do is to pick the phone and call the husband. Now, to the husband, You come to the house, meet your friend, you're not angry, you don't ask your friend anything, you just carry everything on your wife. The husband is not angry at the friend for coming. The husband did not even talk to the friend. He just poured all his aggression on the wife, all his anger on the wife. And why was it so easy for this man to slap the woman? It is obvious that it's not the first time. He has been doing it. He has been slapping the wife. He has been beating her. He has been hitting her. So I don't know why this madam is pretending as if this is not an issue. She's in a violent relationship, or she's in a violent marriage. The man is beating her. The man is hitting her at a very slight provocation, because literally the only thing she did was to give the husband food, and the next thing she received slap. So the marriage is unhealthy. Now, the husband did not express anger towards his friend. He even went out and told the friend that he's going out, that they will see the next day. So there is no bitter blood, there's no bad blood between them. Okay. And he left only to come back the following day, meaning he was looking for an excuse to leave the house. That is why I feel that there is something fishy going on. Okay. So the husband, I don't know what to say, but that was a very, very wrong attitude. That is domestic violence. You hit your wife. You hit your wife, and madam is here asking what should she do, what she should do. I'm just saying that she made the mistake in the first place. She should have called the husband. And the husband slapping her, I don't support it. It is very, very wrong. It is, he did not even express. I expected, somewhere in the story he will say, why you go call, call me, or why did you come without calling me? I did not see such a thing in this story. All I'm seeing is the husband going to hit the wife because of. Anyway, that is the summary of the story. Let me not talk too much. Did you learn anything from this? I'm very, very sure you did. There are ways to handle things in marriage. Marriage is, as I used to say, it's a different ball game. It is not dating. So you need wisdom to be able to handle some issues. Just like this, I fault the woman for sitting down with a friend, giving the friend food and all that. Probably she felt that they were close enough to that extent, but the woman did not see it that way. That's if it was not planned, though. If it was not planned. Because men these days, anyway, that is the end of my story. I hope you learned a thing or two from this. So I'll be seeing you in my next video. For now, if you have not subscribed to this channel, click on that subscribe button and turn on your notification bell to get an alert each time I post. Also, I want your comment. This one is a story. I want to hear from you. What do you think about this? Was your wife wrong? What do you feel about this particular story? Let me read your comments in the comment section, and don't forget to give this video a like. I'll see you very soon. For now, bye.